So another question that I have for you is, how does your assistance and supporting program work for people with who are suffering with this diagnosis?
Yeah, so the way that all of our programs work is we call it patient-centeredness, so patient-centered programs and services. So what we mean by that is we try to work with people living with MS and their care community to figure out really what's going on, what do you need, what makes sense right now. And so, our cooling equipment program, those garments have been around for a long time because they're really helpful. People really like them. So making sure that we are routinely going out and seeking grant funding and support so that people living with MS don't have to pay for those programs or pay for these services. So our cooling program's been around for a long time. Our assistive equipment program's been around for a long time, but we might change out what's available in it. So for somebody who's interested in wellness, we have like an exercise bands and yoga mat, and that's one option. And it seems like, oh, well, assistive equipment, you kind of just go one place. Maybe you just think those shower grab bars or wheelchairs, but it's not just about that. It's really looking holistically, okay, outside of actual MS and treating it, how do you deal with the day to day? What's challenging, or if, how do I get outside? How do I move my body? Those are just little things that maybe seem little but make a big difference for people. And so making sure that we continue to connect with the community. So part of these programs, it is an application, so someone can go online or they can fill it out a paper. We'll mail them a paper copy if they want. Some people that's just easier. And so we'll do that. But then we also send a survey after somebody participates in the program, and we ask, what'd you think? Was it helpful? Did you like it? And do you have any recommendations, suggestions for ways that we could change, things that we could add? And I think that's really helpful to consistently get feedback from everybody. It's making sure, we don't know everything. We don't even know little bits. So we need everybody to come together and kind of share and tell us what the right direction is so that we can make sure that we're being good compliments to the community and that we're really doing what is intended to be done. And so that's really, I think, how we continue to maintain the programs and how we do make sure that we stay connected and that they're successful, so that it's driven by the community and, what everybody thinks.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I feel like connecting with people is just so great, and the fact that you guys are being able to do that and to just basically just keep them up to date with everything and connect with them so easily. That's just great. And I hope that, I mean, we're starting to slowly but surely do that with our little community now, and also talking about our latest project with donating these equipment. Yeah, so this kind of showed me and my dad mostly that we're slowly starting to connect with people this way, and we see that they're basically more motivated to work out at home and just get some movement in, and it just makes us feel very grateful and happy to see them enjoy it. Because I'm also trying to go on this path and motivate myself to work out little by little, as much as I can throughout the week. Because sometimes when I wake up, I'm basically like every other person who's feeling like this. My body just says no and shuts down completely. But when I do get in this flow or cycle of movement, I guess my body just starts feeling so much better, and you just kind of get a peace of mind, and everything just gets better, and you feel more motivated to go through the day. So I feel like our job as for this association and community as well is just to motivate people and basically make them feel less alone in this, because
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's small increments, right? It doesn't have to start with 30 minutes or an hour, or,
Yeah.
you don't even have to break a sweat. It's doing, meaningful movement. You can do it from your chair, and big stretches and deep breath or meditation, just things like that. Starting small is good because it's
Yeah.
starting.
Yeah, I feel the same, because you don't gotta start with something huge or just too much. Just, you can start from something small and then build up, and you notice that you have some progress as the day goes by. And that's just great, and it helps people really heal a lot, which is just wonderful, and it's what we all want. So yeah,
Hmm.
I guess these were the questions that I had in mind and the topics that I wanted to discuss with you. So it's been a pleasure to talk with you, and also because I'm weirdly and ironically, I'm more comfortable talking in English about this sort of stuff rather than Romanian, which yeah, it basically feels like I'm not Romanian, but
Well, we're always happy to talk, and this is such a good, fun opportunity for us. And it's so cool what you're doing too, because we love learning from other organizations and outside of MS, even just like what they've done, how they've been successful, and kind of pulling those little nuggets. So I feel like you're doing such a good job just trying to like collect the good nuggets and build up from it. And there's another, just talking to you made me think, I'd love to send you some of our web-based programs recordings that we have. They're really cool. And like we have ones that's like seated chair yoga. Like if you wanted to share that, and we have like a guide that the person, and she's a doctor of physical therapy, worked a lot with people living with MS, but just went through a whole hour-long program of just like how you can like different options and levels of stretches and exercise that you can do. And so I think if you're interested, and you could pull and use pieces of that, but I think that could be really cool and just kind of suits exactly what you're looking for. So things like that could be a cool resource we could share too.
yeah, I would be really glad to see it. I feel like that's such a great idea in general.
I'll
So
send it over.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been such a pleasure to talk to you, and I'm very grateful that I got the chance to share experiences and sort of talk about this openly. It's been sort of hard for me to open up and talk about this. Ever since I've got my diagnosis, I basically didn't really want to talk about it to anyone, and I kind of bottled all my feelings inside until I finally got the courage to open up and talk more openly with people about it, and it's been great. Like I've been having so much fun just talking about it. So it's not as
Good.
scary as it seems. This is kind of just like a little piece of advice for teenagers like me who are currently suffering with this and trying to heal from it.
Yeah.
So talking about it openly to the public, I guess it sort of helps for you to understand yourself better and to also spread the message, spread awareness to other people. So yeah, it's great. Just getting some courage and talking openly about it.
It's brilliant. You're brilliant. It's really, really fabulous. And, even we always say, even if one person sees what you're doing and is changed by it and feels empowered, inspired, that's so meaningful. That's a forever thing, right? So
Yeah.
cheers to you, and anything that we can do to compliment you in your work and everything you're doing, please just don't hesitate to reach out and let us know, or ask or tell. We're just big fans.
Yeah, thank you so much. I will reach out to you again. You can also ask me anything and talk about anything if there's something that's you want to know. So you can also reach out to us anytime. We're here openly and we're gonna just gladly respond anytime.
Wonderful.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Awesome. Same. Have a great day or
You
night.
too.
Bye now.
Yeah. Bye.